We're back in the winners' enclosure, and I think many punters would agree that's how we want to see them win at about 5 to 10 in the market. First leg of the pick six looked to be a ready-made banker. Well done to Dennis Kaysen, of course, to Ryan Munger. Well done, Ryan. Take us through the race. Quite honestly, I was looking for words going through the 200 because you took it up early on and nothing was running on.
Yeah, she's quite a nice filly. Going to the start, still very green, but with the draw, ended up sitting in a very nice position, and the apprentice went a very nice pace in front. So, I just tracked him, kept him in striking range, and coming through the 400, I decided to just show her daylight and tighten her up, and geez, she really accelerated from there, and from there it was race over. I was just thinking, whatever catches her from behind me must be flipping good, but luckily nothing did, and she cruised home quite comfortably today.
I was probably wondering going through the 300, who's this jockey on this horse, because we quite honestly know you in the front of the Toy Silk, so good to get it right from Mr. Kaysen.
Yeah, I have to say big thanks to Mr. Kaysen. He always throws me a nice bone whenever he can, so thank you very much to Mr. Kaysen and Mr. Van Wyk. And their horses always come to race as well and looking good, and it's always nice to put a leg over one of their horses, so thank you to Mr. Kaysen and Mr. Van Wyk once again. Have to say also well done to my agent for getting this one, and it's a nice way to start the day.
Ryan, you're really riding at the top of your game, of course, so you're always willing to help the public out there. If you could single one or two next best quartet swingers?
Me and Kimberly have always got a solid card. It's one of those tough days. I can't really label anything today, but I've got chances throughout the day, I must say. Include all my runners. If I have to label my next best, I'd say it's Tucker Tool, but that could be a Miller 1, 2, 3 there. It was so tough to pick between my other stable companions, but I've stuck with my guns and taken Tucker Tool, so hopefully that's my best one on the card.
Thanks very much, Ryan. Well played.
Thanks, Brandon.
Lovely stuff. Mr. Kaysen, good to have you out here, and when they win like that, all the better.
Yes, it was a very weak field, Brandon. Honestly, it was a weak field. We were considering taking it back to the Vaal or Turfentine, but it's difficult, really it's difficult. This horse was on 4 different sales and they begged me to take it. They actually gave me the horse, really. They couldn't sell it, so I took it, and today it's paid off. I think Ryan's ridden 6 horses for me and 1 on 5, really. Honestly, when I put him up, I do think he's a good jockey and he's got a chance.
Of course, well done to you, Mr. Kaysen. I know that it's a hot day out here, so we don't want to keep you too long, but good winner. In fact, I want to get those margins because I think it must have been 15 lengths in the end.
I don't know. I hope not.
Well done, Mr. Kaysen. Just from your side, anything else that the guys can pencil in? I know that you bring your runners out here and they're in good nick.
Yeah, in the last race I got Lady of Liberty. I think she'd prefer 100 or 200 metres further, but at 47.5 kilos, she's better off than everything that she's run against in that race, and she's very well.
8 to 1 value?
Value.
Lovely stuff. Thanks, Mr. Kaysen.
Thank
Lovely to catch up with Mr. Kaysen, our chain Kimberly, this afternoon. He's really a good trainer. He needs more horses, and they looked in good shape arriving at the racecourse this afternoon. And that's how you want to see them win at the end of the day. Put your money down, bank in those pick 6. Kayla's Dream has romped. She's won on her coconut. Just quickly to recap those numbers: 5, Kayla's Dream has run away with victory. Second went to number 4, Roxy's Rising Star. Third went to the 7, Venus Flytrap. And back in fourth was Sumal, number 3 on the program, so stable companion to the winner. If you missed out on the first 3 exotics, that being the Barpot, PA and Pick 6, that's not bleak at all. We've got a jackpot. That's where my money's gone, and I'll chat to you in the next 15 to 20 minutes.